Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode 130, the 98th episode of the anime, 918th episode. It's on Special Organization to Operation to Bring Down Kaido, and the 968th chapter of the manga, Oden's Return. Yep, this one's adapted from pages 12 to 17 of 925 and pages 2 through 8 of 926. So with that, I had it to my nose. What happened this episode? Okay. Yes. There's about a few different things in here. There's a few different subplots in here. Like, the episode opens up very weirdly with a duel between Dogstorm and Ajin. Yeah, the reasoning for this, well, just to get him a joint. And apparently Dogstorm missing a leg now. I'm like, when did that happen? Because last I saw him, he was injured, yes, but he didn't lose his leg. It must have happened recently. Yep. They briefly fight, and then the fight stops when Kinemon steps in with his Foxfire and reminds him how much of a different person he was back when Oden was alive. He doesn't really believe in the whole cause anymore, so he decided just to walk off. He says, "I will convince you to join, even if I have to force you." And last to see of that, we also see Otaku. She's doing fine. She's surrounded by. Also, at this particular fight, yeah, besides Kinemon is there, we also have Otaku, Warda, Carrot, and Asin's subordinates. And then we see Otama recovering at her sensei's house with Chopper, some mink, I don't know who this, and a couple are minks who are doctors, who I think are supposed to be Chopper's like helpers, whatever. Yep, Chopper does not say his name, but he does mention basically like he asks like she asks like of course Tom asks like what happened to Horselina and Luffy, and Chopper's like we don't know what happened to Horselina. Yeah, she got something. Yeah, they don't specifically say what happened to her. Not specifically, no. I think she's fine. And Luffy got captured and taken to a mine in Udon, which was revealed by Renzo. Yeah, making his first appearance in this particular arc. Yeah, it's been like they've been mentioning him for a while, and usually when he appears in this particular arc, usually he's appeared in the flashback. They depict this, like the one episode they featured a flashback, but yeah, first time in quite a while he's actually appeared. Yep. He informs them basically about that, and he says, "Okay, go handle it." And John's like, "Sure." And he zips away like a ninja. And then we see Sanji. Well, we see Robin and Frankie eating Sanji's food. Now, they actually cut this whole line of the anime because I remember Robin saying like, "I missed Sanji's cooking," and in the anime she doesn't mention it at all. But he almost accidentally calls Robin by her real name, and he corrects himself instantly by calling her by her alias that she's supposed to go by while they're in Wano. Yep. And then we see Usopp briefly in the episode hand off the symbol for the clan off to some supporter of theirs, and we see a couple, at least about two members of the Heart Pirates do pretty much the same thing. The three recruits talk to each other, and they mention though that apparently the Kendo dojos are closed, and Judo and Karate are banned. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, all this stuff. Well, yeah, people who know martial arts, so it should be pretty simple. Just got to teach them this stuff, and they need some weapons. Yep, what's what Luffy was up to? Well, we first see him basically getting some get a single dumpling for how much rocks he gets. And it becomes sort of a competition between him and Captain Kidd over how much rocks they can move so they get a bunch of dumplings they can eat. Yep, and that's pretty much the episode. But this episode at least was really good. Oh, almost forgot. What Nami was up to this particular episode, yes. She, along with the mature ninja, just goes to a place where geishas are. I don't know what this type of place is called. And they spy on a meeting, and the guy simply repeats the same line, like, "You're evil." It's like, Huh, am I? He said the line like 3 or 4 times. Like, I'm not sure what the heck the people who were, what the sub actor was thinking when he had to repeat that line a few times, which made no sense. Yep. And Name at one point couldn't see what the other guy was saying, at least who the people were. Six little periscope through the little hole that the Maternal Ninja made, and they get caught and they have to run away. Yeah, but I think it covers pretty much everything I could think of for this episode. Surprisingly, no Brooke in this episode. Or even, also, there's a couple are mentioning things like there's one about another serial killer pop up who has a scythe that could be Brooke, but they don't confirm it. There's also apparently a thief who's stealing from the rich. That could also be Brooke, but they don't confirm that at all. It's possibly some things they're probably saving for later. Alright, now for the newest chapter of the manga, Oden Return. Cover story, you see Clifton being carried off by the Navy people. And you open up and see Red Hair Shanks crying. And then we see that I think it's Rayleigh reading newspaper about, well, the fact that he liked the Gold Roger's called King of the Pirates. Said, hey, that's Gold D. Roger. But I gotta say, King of the Pirates has got a ring to it. Well, at this point, I can't understand why the government will hide your name. Yeah, apparently they don't like people to layer D because they think they're a threat to them. Yep. The Wolves refer to everything with the Roger gang as the One Piece. Yeah, so it was on stealing the treasure, and then he decides, yeah, it's like one last one. I hear about the band, the Roger Pirates, and of course everybody's like sad. So that means that Oden has to go back to Wano. So we see Shirley. This is her 25 years. When she's in 10. Oh, she's when she was young. I mean, she's probably like in her 20s now, mid 20s. I mean, when you see her in present, she's just smoking hot woman. I mean, who knew? Beautiful little girl goes to a smoking hot woman. Good stuff. Yep. So, where's Roger going? Well, I think he's going to go to that island where Ace's mother was, and then he's going to turn himself into Garp. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Head toward and see where the Navy won't be waiting. I'll be off the first ship. And make sure Oden gets home. So he wants me to wipe it before he goes. So everyone's like sad. And Oden goes home. Goes back to Wano. Gets reunited with his beautiful wife and children. He's surprised to see how... He's happy to see that Momoshiki is big. His father. What's this? You got proper manners now too. Welcome back, Scoundrel. And where are your proper manners? It's so funny. The fact that Momo's got proper manners, but yet his subordinates don't. Oh, I didn't realize you were deserving manners. Yep, and of course everybody's happy to see him. I see you be popular. I better be angry. You should be grateful to your wife, Lady Toki. Yeah, I think his name is Renzo. This guy here who's kind of like a clown who basically weapon is a giant paintbrush. Yeah, you see him briefly. Renzo's seen briefly in the background, doesn't say anything. Yeah, and of course everybody's like very happy to see him. And he's informed basically of like then he's basically had a meeting with let's say his top warriors, figure out what the heck has been going on since he's been absent. Apparently the Shogun is basically as successor the name Orochi. Yep, a guy who kept offering him money. And he's like, how do I obey him? The problem is basically how can we simply obey a civil like him? The problem is he has the support of a pirate named Kaido. And he's as strong as a monster. Yep, and of course Kinemon steps in. That's why if you don't fight against Orochi, And I think it's Oden said, I think it's words to stop, Kingdom Mind. Don't tell him anything. No. Speak, man. What is it? Renzo, take Momoshiki and hurry out of the room. Right away. Okay. About half a year ago, a weapons factory, there was a man refused to work. He and his family were executed. That was the last show we had enough of Orochi's bribery. To our anger, we took up swords, marched to the flower capital to stop, but meantime, Kaido's followers snuck into cover behind us. They infiltrated the castle and threatened the life of your future heir to the clan. Yeah, and he basically realized that he has no excuse basically why he was absent. So he hugs his wife, and then he just takes out his swords and goes to visit the Shogun. Yep, goes to visit the Shogun. Yeah, he basically beats up all the Shogun's subordinates, and the Shogun basically proved to be a humongous wimp when he sees Oden. His Oden council capture orders into the castle. Soldiers were wiped out. Flee, my lord. Huh? No, wait! Oden, think carefully. Kaido's not gonna like it if you attack me. Think what happened to his country. Only after I cut you in two. Oh no, I forgot. This guy's crazy. Yeah, what a weird way to end the chapter. But I think we might be getting toward the end of this flashback step, but we'll soon get back to the present stuff, which I hope so. I really, really hope so. This chapter, I give roughly a 9.5 out of 10. It's really, really good. And it wraps up the portion with Gold Roger, which I thought was quite nice. Nice to see Gold Roger. I thought that was really good. And can't wait for next week's chapter, which thank God I don't have to wait another. I don't have to wait 2 weeks again for next chapter. Just wait next week. Now I'm gonna do 2 more reviews, and then I'm gonna do Boruto. Yes, my next review of news chapter of My Hero Academia. Then it'll be One Punch Man, and then that'll be it for this set. And then I'll do Boruto, and then I'll do Rem and Half. Okay, see you next week, which will be My Hero Academia. Bye.